The Lanternborn of Liora, Year 1. Episode 9, The Trials of Truth. Welcome back to Tiny Little Bookworms. Today, Kael, Vina, Juno, and Brin face their toughest challenge yet. Not a monster or spell, but their own deepest fears. Let's discover what truths they find inside the magical mirror path in Episode 9, The Trials of Truth. As the seasons shifted and the lake near Liora froze in silver stillness, the Academy began preparing for the year-end trials, magical tests designed to measure a student's progress, potential, and purity of spirit. Most students worried about wand work or spell recall, but for the Brightbond Four, Kael, Vina, Juno, and Brin, the true test was already underway. Keeping the Obscura at bay and protecting others without being discovered. Still, participation in the trials was mandatory, even for them. Mistress Kael made the announcement in the Grand Hall. This year, the trials will be personal. Each student will face a mirror path. What you fear most will find you there. Brin glanced at Kael, his jaw tightening. Juno's hand clutched her notebook. Vina simply muttered, "Bring it on." Each student entered the mirror path alone. Kael stepped into the chamber first. Around him, the walls shimmered into countless mirrors, each reflecting a different version of himself. When Kael was running away, one was failing a spell. One stood frozen as Vina screamed for help. The voices grew louder. "You're not brave enough. You're just following the others. You'll let them down." Kael clenched his fists. "Number, I've made mistakes, but I don't give up." His lantern flared green gold and the mirrors cracked, one by one, until only his true reflection remained. Tired, but standing, he passed. Vina entered next. The fearless girl with the button-covered coat found herself in a room of choices. One door led to her friends, another to victory, a third promised power. But only one path was real. Each door whispered, "Be the leader. Save yourself first. They'll only slow you down." Vina paused, then turned away from all three doors. Instead, she sat down and waited. Seconds later, her lantern blazed amber, and a hidden door opened behind her, marked with the word, "Trust." She passed. Juno faced no mirrors, no doors, only silence. She stood in a library that stretched infinitely in every direction. Shelves filled with books she could never read in one lifetime. In front of her sat a puzzle box, unsolvable. A voice echoed, "You cannot win this. You cannot know everything." Her hands trembled. "Then I'll ask for help." She turned and called, "Kael? Vina? Brin?" Her lantern shone sky blue. The box vanished. She passed. Finally, Brin entered. His trial was the hardest. He stood in a room made of darkness, no sound, no light, only the voice, "You were weak. You welcomed me. They'll never trust you again." His old self stepped out of the shadows, eyes glowing purple, face hollow, and whispered, "They're afraid of you. So are you." Brin shook his head. "I'm not perfect. I was afraid. But they never gave up on me, and I won't give up on myself." His lantern flared orange gold, flooding the chamber in warmth. He passed. That evening, the four reunited outside the Hall of Mirrors. No words were needed. Their lanterns glowed in perfect harmony. From the tower, Mistress Kael watched with quiet pride. "They are more than students," she whispered to herself. "They are the future. The trials are over, but the journey is far from done." Our four heroes faced their fears, trusted each other, and proved their light shines from within. Come back soon for the next glowing chapter, only on Tiny Little Bookworms.